Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Sumi. Welcome to What's Going On by Sumi, powered by Depilex. Here I am with yet another episode. It's going to be very, very exciting, I promise you that. For now, we have hair and makeup trends, courtesy of Depilex. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ritual of the show. We are here with the guest. The guest today. अब लोग कहेंगे हमेशा बोलती है दोबारा बोलेंगे अब ये मेरा वो बन गया कि मैं हमेशा इंट्रोड्यूस करते हुए भी बोलती हूँ कि मेरे स्पेशल गेस्ट है बिकॉज ये सारे वो लोग हैं जिनको मैं जानती हूँ हमारी पर्सनल रिलेशनशिप्स हैं and ये एक ऐसे शख्स हैं that I've been wanting to interview for the longest time. It never happened on radio, but this time around I got hold of him and he was very kind enough to come in. He is a very prominent figure from our fashion industry. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the man himself, Mehdi. How are you?
Thank you so much for the introduction. I'm very well. How are you?
Very well. So excited to have you.
Same here. I'm pleased to be your guest here.
Of course, yeah. Of course.
You asked me and I'm here.
ये इतना सा था मैंने कहा पता नहीं नखरे होंगे आज टाइम नहीं है कल टाइम नहीं है but फटाफट यूं टाइम दिया और यूं आ गए.
Yes, because in such kind of things I'm very particular and I'm very punctual. I know I just got late today, but it was just because of the traffic.
We've seen worse when it comes to that, but I know that you're very punctual. That's why we made sure. But Mehdi, you've been in the industry for the longest time, before even there was an industry, as we would say.
That's true.
So आपने उसको in the form of, you know, in the making देखा, in the form of baby देखा, and then उसको बड़े होते हुए देखा. And now we've been hit by a pandemic, 2 साल हो गए. तब से लेके अब तक क्या changes आपको नजर आ रही हैं?
So many changes. First of all, आपने जितना describe किया है, I can actually just see myself going through all that time.
Right.
But I remember when I started, actually there was no industry. There was no fashion industry, and thanks to the PIFD thing, which was PSFD at that time.
Right.
And all the graduated students, they started it, and you know I'm one of them, and you know that is why the government called us the pillars of fashion industry here in Pakistan.
Of course.
And then things have changed a lot during these years, and after the pandemic, things have totally changed.
Completely.
Yes, completely changed. When we started, there was hardly any, you know, the designers who just got the education of the fashion designing. There were people working, but not as such. And at that time, it was a very, very big thing. It was very, very difficult to be a fashion designer, first of all, to convince the family and get into a profession which was never a profession.
Exactly. क्या दर्जी बनने जा रहे पढ़े लिखे दर्जी.
लोगों को पता ही नहीं ना था कि they never wanted कि कोई ऐसी चीज में जाएं, and of course parents want they want the best for you.
Of course.
So convincing them, making that you know your profession, yes, and you know God helped me, and you know I just made it very big. Just God made that Mehdi name a very prominent name of Pakistan fashion industry. When I started fashion, it was couture based fashion.
Yes.
Fashion was very much couture based, but now it's more of a street fashion.
Right, right.
Yeah. So this is a major change that I have seen. And
loungewear has become the new thing.
Exactly. So initially it was haute couture, you know, it was just bustiers and tight fitted things, and custom made, specially made for people. But now it's more loungewear, as you said, it's more streetwear. So I mean, this is a really big difference.
It is. It is. जो चीजें हम लोग ख्वाब में भी नहीं सोचते थे कि हम लोग ये पहन के घर से बाहर निकलेंगे. Now that has become a thing. You put on your heels and you are in your PJs and all, and that's the look.
Exactly. These days you just have to be yourself.
Of course.
Yeah.
So social media also is something जो कि आपने देखा कि social media से पहले fashion industry क्या थी and social media के आने के बाद and इस pandemic ने तो बिल्कुल ही scenario change कर दिया है जो point के biggest brands in the world, I would say internationally big brands, they have decided to go online and close their shops.
True.
What do you think about that, having a store of your own and you know, running a big name here in Pakistan and internationally? You've been representing Pakistan for so long. How do you feel about this?
Well, because you know, the fact is that pandemic has hit the world so badly that everybody had to just look for a right way to excel. Because you know, if we just keep working the way it was, then the things are not going to work properly.
Of
course. Everybody has to look forward. I believe what they have decided, the international brands and designers, because initially when we started, there was nothing called online, there was nothing called social media. It was just
नया internet वो भी बहुत सालों बाद आया.
बहुत सालों बाद और Facebook भी बहुत time बाद आया था कहीं जाकर. But you know, now the proper social media, it has actually, it's holding everything in the world.
It is.
The power is there in social media now.
It's sad, but it's true.
Yeah, I think it's a, you know, it's an addition to your business.
Progressive change.
Yes, and from my perspective, I think it's an addition to the business.
That's
because you know, by staying here in Pakistan, those who are coming to my studio and my press store, that's fine. They're more than welcome. They are the clients I was always having. But you know, the online clients are, other than that,
international also.
Now they are international. They are from Pakistan as well. They just buy online, and there are sizes. They just book it and they get it.
And they get it right away. अब जो नया generation, the new blood in the fashion and in terms of fashion designers. If you have to compare it with your you know, peers जो कि एक time पे ये fashion designers आए थे, अगर आप एक दूसरे को compare करेंगे नए वालों के साथ, what's the difference that you see?
I think they're more smart.
They're smart.
Yeah, they're more smart because time has changed. Our time was more, we were depending on hard work. We had to be very, very hardworking, you know. And that is why we worked very hard to establish ourselves, to make our names. But these days, these people, I mean, maybe it's not only them. This is the period of being smartness, you know. Because if you're smart from here, you can do wonders. You don't have to be hardworking anymore.
Of course.
This is the new trend, actually.
Of course.
So these new people, they are smarter because they can go to machines and get their things done. You know, the machine.
वो जो पूरा एक कोई drill होता है, वो उसमें पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है.
उसमें पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Yeah. So smart in that way कि हमें वो सारी facilities नहीं थी. ठीक है. इन लोगों को ये available है.
और अगर थी भी तो आदत नहीं थी because
आदत नहीं थी. Exactly. अब इन लोगों को ये आदत है और इन लोगों ने, and the other thing is that the things that we learned from fashion school, it was totally Angrezi. But now what they are learning is totally Desi too. अब सब कुछ fashion school में Pakistani fashion के accordingly भी बताया जा रहा है. It's not only international. Now they teach what the embellishments are, what the local fabrics are, what are the techniques here. So it is very, very important.
So, you know, there was the interview that I just mentioned right now. उसमें एक ये चीज़ आई थी कि the fashion hasn't really progressed in Pakistan. You have to make full sleeves या फलाना चीज़ और बेचने के लिए. Does it really matter if it's sleeveless, if it's full sleeve, or is it tube top, or आप pants बना रहे हैं या bridal लहंगा बना रहे हैं, गरारा बना रहे हैं? आपको क्या लगता है, these designs really make a difference? Does it really show the progress of fashion sense here in Pakistan?
No, but I think according to me, when you make a collection, it's your own statement. You know, it's my own statement. Whenever I make a collection, either for a ramp or for my own, you know, summer, winter, or whatever collection I'm working on. So whatever samples I make, they are my collection. You know, that is my theme. This is what I want to make. But you know, as you said that, you know, what is the difference between them? I would say that sleeveless or with sleeves or balloon sleeves. See, sleeves, there are so many variations in sleeves too.
Of course.
And there are so many variations in being sleeveless too.
Right.
So just saying this, I would slightly disagree to it.
Right.
Yeah, I would say that, you know, whatever you're doing, just do it with the confidence. And then you should always work according to the people who are there to buy your stuff.
Exactly, what you're catering to.
Yes.
But favoritism एक और चीज़ है जो कि बहुत सारे लोग कहते हैं कि पहले ज़माने में favoritism होता था because of social media. it has changed. Do you think it was ever there, or it was just sheer hard work and you really have to work hard to make your place?
Darling, हमारे time पे तो the journalists were super bad. Do you remember that?
Yes,
the journalists.
yes. Very shrewd. Yes.
They were very shrewd. Yeah, they were very shrewd, and they had to say whatever they wanted to say.
And you couldn't do anything about it.
Yes, you couldn't do anything about it. But now, where are those journalists? Do you hear anything bad about any collection? Do you hear anything bad about any line or any outfit or anything like that?
कहाँ चले गए
कहाँ
सारे?
चले गए हैं?
अब वो कन्फर्म नहीं कर सकते ना, अब तो पता है कि उनको ठग से जवाब आएगा आगे से.
Exactly, आगे ठग से जवाब आएगा, and they can't do it.
हाँ.
So favoritism का जहाँ तक बात रह गई है यार, favoritism पहले भी था.
क्योंकि ये लाहौर कराची की एक ड्रिफ्ट रहती है ना फैशन.
ये तो it is always there. I say it's not Lahore Karachi, it's like India Pakistan. I think Karachi is like India, we are Pakistan. ये वाली ड्रिफ्ट जो है ये ऐसे ही है, and I don't know why is it. I seriously
there's no solution to
there
this.
is no solution to it.
They can't work on one platform and be like, let's make the...
Yeah, there was a time when the fashion was Karachi based, long time back. Yeah, long time back. It was always Karachi based, but then it moved to Lahore.
It evolved.
Yeah, it evolved, and then Lahori fashion, it evolved a lot. And now look at the industry. You know, this industry, we made this industry, and this industry is here because, you know, the Punjab and, you know, this area has produced a lot of designers, a lot of brands, and of course a lot of economy. You know, whenever you're talking about this thing, you're talking about economy.
And it's being, you know, like processed here, so it's a fact, it's the truth. I'm not being a Lahori here, but it's a fact. If I have to say that.
Yeah, it's a fact.
तो fashion shows पे आते हैं. PFDC obviously उधर भी होता है, कराची में भी, लाहौर में भी उनके shows होते हैं. But fashion shows का एक ही वो बन गया है, उसी तरह का same runway. It's not experimental. आप as a fashion designer, you know, you've had your education in a way जहाँ पे आपको in French सिखाया गया सब कुछ. आपको कभी होता है कि यार कुछ ज़रा हटके हम लोग कर सकते हैं, like let's go, I don't know, in a broken factory and have a fashion show over there, या किसी road side पे, या किसी खाने की जगह, I don't know, anything like that. Like, would you want to do things differently?
Of course, you know, when I started my own brand in 2004, I had my first solo show.
Acha.
Yeah.
2004.
It was a self-sponsored show.
Oh boy.
Yes, only on invites. Yeah. It was there in PC, and then I had this. It was a very wild sort of a theme, and the runway was just in between two big trees. And you know, like big Mehdi was hanging just between that. It was like a very, very wild kind of collection.
And ahead of its time. It sounds like it.
Oh yes, it was. And the outfits, the collection that I made, that was, I mean, I don't know, I just made it for myself, just to show what my statement is. But it just got such a great response that I can't even tell you.
Amazing.
And I believe in fashion shows that are different. But on the other side, now the fact is, now the fashion shows are not for the market they used to be before. You getting my point? Now fashion shows are a source of just getting more clients.
And for TV and all of that.
Unfortunately, it's sad, but it's true.
It's true.
Now you go to fashion shows, do you see the crowd that comes there? Do you see the people that comes there?
It has nothing to do with fashion.
It has nothing to do with, and they're not even the buyers.
Unfortunately,
they're not even the buyers.
No.
Yeah, but it all happened because of the fashion weeks. It all happened because of the fashion weeks. I mean, things got here in Pakistan, things got changed. We could not take it up, but we just brought it down. But the kind of shows that you're talking about, everybody wants to do it. I mean, I would love to do such kind of shows, but for that, you know, you need the right audience. You know, you need the right audience.
How do you think we can bring in the brands onto that side, you know, like have beautiful waterfalls like we see in the Western shows?
Yes.
And then जब हम जैसे लोग उस चीज को ज़्यादा cover करते हैं, because it's different to the eyes, right?
Yeah.
We're not getting to see something that we've been seeing for the last 14 years or 15 years. It's not the straight ramp, you know, a model walking by wearing different clothes every time. कभी
It's
वो
just
fields
bridals.
में होता है, तो
हाँ.
कभी वो एक broken industry like factory में होता है. So we cover that more, and then like you're giving more coverage to the Western fashion
Yes.
world and not to the because you guys are not doing anything different.
Anything different,
So
yeah.
being part of the PFDC and also one of the pioneers of fashion designer, how do you think we can change this culture to bring in these different diversity that we already have?
Yeah, see, that is why I call them smart, because they're doing these shows smartly, na? They are also, they're just selling. They're just doing whatever the Pakistani culture wants. They're just showing it the way it is. They're not doing anything extra to it.
So they're saving money. They're being smart about it.
Yes. Now you got my point.
Acha, theek hai.
This is what, and for that kind of show, you have to put your own money. You have to create a proper scene for the fashion show, and then you have to make the proper collection for that.
Yes.
So I mean, it's a big thing. I would love to do it, and I have been doing it a lot of times.
I think you're one of those people जो कि you do take a step forward and like थोड़ा हटके करते हैं, थोड़ा different करते हैं.
Yeah.
You're not scared of it.
I'm not scared of it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not doing so many fashion weeks. There are so
You're
many
not insecure about doing less.
No, I'm not.
It looks like it. And you have that body language, you have that confidence, and confidence in your work.
Yeah.
Not just yourself of how you are. It's your work, your confidence. Like मुझे 5 shows करके कुछ नहीं आना, मैं एक शो कर लूंगा, let's say in 5 years, और मैं वो it's going to be better than anything else that's happening around.
Because आप पाकिस्तान में ये देखिए ना, एक कोई चीज स्टार्ट होती, सारी दुनिया उसके पीछे भाग पड़ती है. एक फैशन वीक स्टार्ट हुआ था, उसके बाद सब everybody is into that. और फिर इतना ज्यादा एक चीज को दिखा देते हैं, इतना हो जाता है that people lose interest in that.
Celebrity styling आप इतना ज़्यादा करते हैं, कभी आप uncomfortable हुए कि यार अब मुझे वो नाराज़ हो रही है या ये नाराज़ हो रहा है फलाना, कभी किसी ने कंप्लेन किया है कि मेहदी आपने क्या किया, वो मुझसे ज़्यादा बेहतर लग रही थी या लग रहा था, मेरा आपने इतना अच्छा नहीं बनाया, कभी कुछ इस तरह का हुआ है?
नहीं, as such,
because race इतनी ज़्यादा है आपस में सबके कि
they love each other on the face.
Yes. I didn't want to say it, but it's true.
It's true. This is how it is.
True,
Everybody knows this. Everybody is so loving on the face, but when you leave the chair, you are.
Yeah, I know. So कभी uncomfortable कोई situation रहा है आपके लिए?
Thank God.
You deal all the time.
No, thank God. See, I've been dealing with so many people, throughout my life, and all the big people of Pakistan.
Yes.
So, mashallah. But thank God, whatever I designed for them, I have never got any complaint from them. Not at all.
आपका working culture क्या है, especially when a shoot is happening? Recently, a lot of things happen, and it's been rotating. What's the kind of values you believe that should be in your dream team, I would say? क्या values होने चाहिए उनमें?
देखिए, first of all, the values, when you're doing a shoot, first of all, it has to be very, very comfortable environment, comfortable for everyone. Because when the shoot starts, things get tense. The fittings and the makeup and everything.
Light है, तो बिजली नहीं आ रही, फलाना,
exactly.
ये हो जाती हैं चीजें.
So the most important thing for me as a team is that everybody should be punctual and everybody should be very loving to each other. Because that's very, very important. Sometimes the model gets irritated. Sometimes the photographer gets irritated because the model is not giving the pose, the right pose.
Right.
Yeah, the lighting is going and she's taking time while changing the outfit.
Right.
So it's just about being calm and taking care of everyone. So it is very, very important to be in the line to do everything on
Align
time.
everyone else also.
Exactly.
Not just yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's not only about myself, it's always about others.
The whole team.
Shoot. Yeah,
at the shoot.
Yeah.
Whether that's, like you said, the cameraman, the light person, the model.
Light person, the model.
Everyone.
And then, of course, then you have to see if it's the lunchtime, then you have to take care of them, then you have to give the proper break. But managing it on time, it's very, very difficult. Because sometimes if you're super polite, things get delayed.
That's the sad part of
that's
society.
The sad. You know how it is. Now, if you're very friendly, then you take a lot of time. Okay, let's chat a little bit. Let's do this.
But you have to strike the balance.
Yes, and then you have to be very, very punctual about things. That's what I said.
That's very important.
Yeah. And my team, thank God, my team is very, very good.
Mashallah.
Yeah, mashallah.
You work on it also, so
Yeah.
that's how it is. That's how it works. Cooperation with each
Yeah.
other. But moving on to the next segment, ladies and gentlemen, with me I have Mehdi. We'll be right back. And we're back. बहुत ज़्यादा हम दोनों बोलते हैं हम लोग यही discuss कर रहे थे अभी कि बहुत बोलते हैं हम लोग. But we're gonna have a rapid fire round. Are you ready?
Yes.
You got 5 seconds. You have to ring the bell and then answer.
Okay.
Okay? So here we go. Your most favorite celebrity to style?
Naomi Campbell.
Oh, really? Your biggest lesson as a designer?
Be diplomatic.
Oh, that is very important. You
Yeah.
have to be, otherwise no one will be pleased.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Most important thing your mom taught you?
To love others.
Ah. What snack are you always wanting?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Best restaurant to eat out?
I like Alanto.
What are you obsessed about?
Clothes.
What makes you sentimental?
What?
What makes you sentimental?
Movies.
Movies! Do you feel social media pressure?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Do you think about what to put before you do?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Do you read the comments?
Not really.
Not really, you don't care about it.
Yeah, I don't care
Jab
about
negative comments aate hain, how do you deal with that?
We don't. We just reply them properly.
Yeah?
Yeah, we just reply them. Because usually I just don't do it, my team does it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, I have just told them whatever, if there are negative comments, you have to just deal with it, bear it, and give them the proper reply.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing. One thing your followers do not know about you.
That I'm a painter.
Even I did not know about that. What? Acha.
Yes.
Ye kab?
बहुत तेज से यार.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, that was something new to learn
Yeah,
about
yeah,
you.
yeah.
All right, so on your Instagram, you've got many pictures.
Yes.
उसमें से मैंने कुछ pictures निकाली हैं, about which I would want to know, okay, what's the story behind it?
Okay.
Okay? So now you have the phone, you can see the first picture. What's the story behind this? What was going on?
Well, it was actually, I remember this is from the opening of my couture studio, the Mehdi flagship store. Yeah. So this picture is from there. I'm just standing with Atad and Shahzad.
The other most famous and prominent figures
Yes.
in our industry.
Yeah.
It's so amazing to see all three brothers, you know, thriving. How does your mom feel about it?
Oh, I'm sure she's so happy about it. But you know, Ammi, she has a very bad temper. You know, she's not a very soft.
Feisty one.
Yeah, she's not a
Acha.
very soft mom. So
Acha.
she's always hard on us. But
Chalta hai,
yeah,
chalta hai, chalta hai.
Yes.
What's the next picture? What's the story behind that?
Okay, this was actually a dinner. It was at Marine's place.
Oh, you remember?
Yes,
Wow.
I remember. It was a birthday dinner. It was Marine's birthday, and this picture was taken there.
And your relationship with Marine, you've worked with her for so long.
Oh, for so very long, so very long.
How's your
is
bond?
Yeah, Marine is a great girl, and she's a very, very brilliant model. She has worked very hard.
Very,
she has
very
worked,
hard.
I have seen her journey. She has worked very hard, and she's one of the best models we've ever had.
Of course.
Actually, yeah.
The walk that she has, I think very few people have.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's so true. She's just amazing, and I have a great bond with her for sure.
Amazing, amazing. The
yeah,
next
yeah.
picture, please.
Okay, the next picture is Atif Aslam's wedding.
भाई मैं कहूँगी ये पिक्चर वहाँ पे क्या कर रही है? So you dressed Atif Aslam for his wedding.
Yes, the wife, she actually just came to me first and she didn't tell me that, you know, she's getting married to Atif Aslam.
Acha,
She
acha.
just came and she loved one of my outfit. And then she said, I want to order it, but I'll just come with my husband and then we'll just order both the outfits. I was like, okay, fine. I don't know. That's fine. You can do it. And then Atif called me up and he said, Ki I want to come over and I just want to order for myself and for my wife. I said, okay, fine. That's okay. So that's how it happened. He was a very nice guy and, you know, we had a great time. And then they ordered the outfits and this wedding was the wedding of the season.
Another feather in his cap.
Yes.
Atif Aslam.
Even Marine wore Mehdi.
Yes, of course, yes.
And then Iman Ali wore Mehdi.
Iman
again,
Ali,
you
of
know.
course, everything is Iman Ali.
Everything is Iman Ali. Okay, now I think this picture is from the day that is very, very important for me. Yeah, very important day of my life. And that's my own wedding day.
Your own wedding day, ladies and gentlemen, that was a shocker for a lot of us.
Yeah.
What? I never knew that you will get married. I thought you're just happy being single and, living your life.
Yeah, that's because I was working, I was earning, I just gave the whole time to my work, and I never thought about myself that I should just get married and all. But then I just met this girl, and then we decided, okay, this is the time that we should.
You're happy, mashallah,
mashallah, I'm very
that's
happy.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm
that's
very
amazing.
Happy. Yeah.
So you believe that wedding or marriages should happen at a point when you're ready?
Yes, I think.
Not because of the peer pressure.
No, never. I don't believe in that. It should never be like that. Whenever you think that you're ready, but not in your teens, because you're ready in your teens too.
You're more infatuated.
Yes,
with the person than
you're much
else.
more ready in your teens too. But that's not the right form.
I'm so glad you cleared it. Yes.
Yeah, I just cleared it because I had to say it. But when you think that now you're slightly mature and you can handle. Because married life is different. Married life is different from single life. So yes, do it when you think you're ready for it.
Yeah. Bilkul.
Yeah.
I think the last picture.
The last picture is with the love of my life, everything of my life, and because of her, I'm here, and that's my mother.
Aww.
Yeah.
That is really very sweet.
Yeah. She's a very sweet woman, but of course, I told you, gusse ki kafi tez hai.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah. Look at the world.
Yeah.
खा जाते हैं, naive, sweet लोगों को.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true.
I think she's
But
doing
she has
great.
done a lot for us.
Sure.
She has given a lot of love, a lot of wherever we are just because of her.
That's amazing. I think these are the values everyone should carry. And I thank you so very much for taking out time, joining us. And, you are always very, very supportive of the talent around you. You don't worry about the fact that, ye fashion se hai, ye filana hai. जहाँ आपको लगता है कि talent है, आप वहाँ उनको support करने के लिए पहुँच जाते हैं. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're
Any
welcome.
message to the youth watching you right now?
First of all, I would say I had a great time.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was very good. And the message, I would like to give this message that, be original. First of all, just be original and believe in yourself. Don't look here and there and try to do something. Do what you really feel like doing. And if you are doing it, then do it constantly. That is very, very important. And don't lose your heart. Whatever other people are saying, let them say. Just concentrate and be yourself. You'll win.
Yes, you shall. Thank you so much once again. It's all about focus. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This is Sumi saying, Baumana Khuda. Catch you guys next week.